Greetings, and welcome back to the MCOC Encyclopedia. With the recent announcement of some new 7-stars, Nick Fury is going to be one of them, so let's make our best guess to what 7-star rank 4 Nick Fury would look like. It's filthy. Today, we'll be starting off in Realm of Legends before moving into the Abyss, some Act 8, and then also some BG's style content as well. As I'm sure many of you have already noticed, this is not a 7-star Nick Fury. I don't have one. No one has one at the time of making this video. However, with the right combination of boosts, this is roughly what the damage output of a 7-star rank 4 Nick Fury would look like, but not the health. The health is too low here. He would actually have more health. And before I could even finish talking, that's Realm of Legends Captain Marvel down at 21 seconds. I am running a full support synergy team here, and the required boosts, but this isn't a boosted Nick Fury gameplay, if that makes sense. I am running 5 out of 5 deep wounds as well, so this is pretty much as beefy as a Nick Fury can possibly get in the game at the moment. And again, I've barely finished my sentence, and there goes Realm of Legends Rhino. 17 seconds. So clearly these health pools aren't big enough, so let's try Abyss Invisible Woman. Now, Nick Fury gains massive furies, and when you push him into his second life, he gains a permanent one, so we're gonna purposefully get killed. It is one of the biggest safety nets in the game, though you do need to be awakened to have it, though Sig 1 is absolutely fine. You do not need anything higher than that, unless you want to be cool and try Sig 2. This is Abyss Invisible Woman. She has 2.1 million health, and basically the clock starts now. 2.1 million health isn't actually that bad, but she also has her shield. Every time that comes back round, that is another 210,000 health we have to chug through. That's almost half a Realm of Legends boss that just sort of comes back on a timer. Most of Nick Fury's damage comes from his bleeds. He has long ones on his medium attacks and on his heavies, and he has short ones on his light ending combos. However, these short ones are very, very powerful. If he gets to 8 bleeds, he also gains 4 on his special 2. If he gets to 8 bleeds total, they're all removed and converted into an internal bleed, which we'll be getting in just a moment. That does a decent amount of damage over a very long time, but also increases the duration of other bleeds he applies based on the number of tactical charges he has, and that's the grey icon on the left, which means we can extend our light-ending powerful bleeds by quite a lot. Watch the health bar. She was on 58% a moment ago, she's already down to 45% health. Remember, each percentage here is 23,000 damage. Her shields come back, and now her shield's basically gone, because with one light-ending combo, oh god, she's got nowhere. Nick's tactical charges also give him other effects. Above 5, he can't evade or miss, which is hugely powerful, because that's really easy to get. You gain 4 on your special 1, or you gain twice as many if you've got a Fury's Fury, which is his super powerful Fury. At 10, he ignores all the opponent's resistance. At 15, he goes unblockable, and at 20, they're all removed, and you gain that massive Fury. When you die, you gain the Fury for permanence. That was Abyss Invisible Woman down in, 2 minutes, 4 seconds? So we're looking at well over 1 million damage per minute, pretty much exclusively in bleeds. This is 8.4.2. I don't know all the nodes that are going on here. I know you throw a striker and then the bleeds do silly amounts of damage. Look, that's 21,000 damage per tick per bleed. There is nowhere in the story big enough to use Nick Fury, so we're just going to completely gloss over that. These are some Battleground style health pools. This is approximately a 7-star rank 3 leader. So we're just going to do normal Nick Fury stuff. We're not going to die. There's no need to do that here. It's a great safety net, but an unawakened Nick Fury could do this absolutely no issue. We bait one special 1, get hit by it, and that's the last thing the leader's going to do in this fight. Throw our special 2. Unfortunately, it doesn't stun him, but we just parry, go for a few hits of our own. We delayed our combo slightly, so we didn't get the internal bleed to let the light-ending bleed tick. 30 seconds, full health. Here we have a Spider Ham, and I'm going to spoil this fight completely. He doesn't do anything. This Spider Ham is completely gone without being able to do anything. See, we only got 4 tactical charges because we don't have the Fury's Fury, so if we just throw another special 1, Ham wouldn't be able to evade, but he's not going to last that long. 6,000 damage per tick per bleed before he dies. Nick's Fury's damage is ludicrous, his utility is amazing, and he has been an absolute staple of my roster for the longest time. If I could choose one of the 3 announced 7-stars so far, this guy would be my top option by a long way. So, there you have it, a very quick look at roughly what a 7-star rank 4 Nick Fury would look like. If I get my hands on a 7-star Nick Fury, he will be going to rank 4 and he will be getting a generic Awakening gem. There is no question in my mind, he is that good. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below, or consider joining the Discord server linked in the description. A great place to get specific advice, make suggestions for future video topics, and, while I'm awake, I do my best to be there as much as possible. Thank you, and I will see you next time.